Hey you there. Yes, you. Welcome back to my channel. There is a good chance you clicked on this video to find out who are one of the richest young billionaires in the world right now. And that's exactly what this video is about. We will break down our top 10 list of the richest youthful billionaires and focus on how they became so rich, what are they worth, what kind of lifestyle they have, and what led them to build astounding billionaire empires. If you like videos such as this one, do take a moment to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you will be notified every time I will upload a new video. Starting off our list with number 10, Katharina Andersen, who is a Norwegian heiress. She, along with her sister Alexandra Andersen, are both billionaires. The net worth of Katharina is $1.4 billion. Their father, Johan H. Andersen Jr., actually owns Ferd, an exchange company that primarily invests locally in Norway and privately as well. After their father handed them 42.5% share of his company, Katharina and Alexandra both took full use of it and made their billionaire lifestyles possible. The crazy part is that both were teenagers when they were handed over the inheritance. Although their father has instructed them not to indulge too much into extravagant possessions or lifestyles, Katharina and Alexandra still managed to give us a glimpse of how rich they really are. Katharina owns an Audi Q3 and an exclusive Louis Vuitton purse, as well as enjoying vacations in mesmerizing European locations. Shows us that they are having the time of their lives. Number 9 on our list is Stanley Tang, who is a self-made billionaire who hails from Hong Kong and has a net worth of $2.2 billion and is a co-founder and chief product officer at DoorDash. Stanley Tang became a best-selling Amazon author by selling his book, E-Millions, at the age of only 16. That shows that he had a business-forward mindset right from the get-go. Stanley worked on side projects throughout his life based on the interviews he gave. Even in University of Stanford, where he was studying at one time, allowed him to make a team that soon launched the billion-dollar franchise DoorDash. Stanley Tang is a true example of how you need to keep pushing for your dreams every step of the way. Andy Fang is number 8 on this list and amasses a wealth of $1.7 billion, and alongside Stanley Tang co-founded DoorDash in 2013. An online food delivery system that has made wonders. He met Stanley Tang in Stanford University, and along with him developed a mastermind plan to introduce DoorDash to the American public. DoorDash is now the largest food delivery company in the States, having a 56% market share, all thanks to the heroics of Andy Fang and Stanley. Next up is Austin Russell, a young American entrepreneur who happens to be the founder and CEO of Luminar Technologies. Austin has an overall worth of $2.4 billion as of last year, and his company prides itself in lidar and machine perception technologies that are used in super premium cars. Many experts compare Russell to Elon Musk, and it's not that bad of a comparison. You see, Russell's billionaire empire is based around self-driving cars, and at the age of 17 also dropped out of college. That's not all. Russell also lives a ridiculously expensive lifestyle, and his $83 million mansion in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles that is 20,000 square feet is a testament to this fact. He also owns another mansion in Winter Park, Florida, and that one is not that small either and contains 10 bedrooms and an 18-car garage. Another American billionaire on the list is Fred Asim, who is an American business executive and is the co-founder in massive investments in Paradigm, with a total net worth of $3.5 billion, while also co-founding crypto exchange Coinbase. Fred is a force not to be reckoned with. All throughout high school, Fred used to indulge in video games, and in 2010 graduated from Duke University. It was not until after his graduation he really got involved in the cryptocurrency industry, and soon after, in 2012, founded Coinbase. And soon after his incredible commitment, Brian Armstrong, in Coinbase, he co-founded Paradigm that was worth a whopping $1 billion year 2018 alone. Kevin David Lehman is an exciting entrant in our top 5 list. who is a German-born kid who is only 19 years of age at this time. And after his father Günther Lehmann sold shares of Germany's leading drugstore chain TheRight-Ideas, it all became an overnight success for Kevin, and after which his shares equaled 3.6 billion. The story begins way back in 1974, when his father invested in DM. Little knowledge is known about the complete involvement of Kevin and his father David Lehmann in TheRight-Ideas. Kevin David Lehmann, to much of our surprise, have kept an extremely low profile on the internet, so there aren't any pictures available of him. But one staggering fact to be noted is that the drugstore makes annually $12 billion in revenue. Moving forward with our list at number 4, we bring you another Norwegian billionaire. Gustav has a momentous share in SalMar ASA that happens to be one of the biggest salmon producers and farmers in the world. This salmon business empire was handed over to him by his father Gustav Witzøe. Talk about fishy business, huh? Gustav is also making his mark in investing in other stuff like tech startups and crypto. Gustav, being a billionaire, also happens to be a fashion model, and his Instagram following has more than 130k followers. His Instagram photos shows as that he spends most of his billionaire cash in traveling and meeting with celebrities and influencers. In one photo, he is seen to be found with Post Malone. Some more interesting facts about Witzøe are that he was sent to jail for 2 weeks for driving at 120 km/h in a 60 km/h speed zone. Talk about a rough day on the road. Nonetheless, Gustav holds the cake for having a substantial share in the salmon industry of Norway. Bobby Murphy makes it to the top 3, who is another American entrepreneur and self-made software engineer with a net worth of $8.6 billion. He, along with Evan Spiegel next on our list, co-founded Snapchat after they devised a plan to establish it in Stanford University. Bobby Murphy completed his studies with a BSc in Mathematics and Science from the University of Stanford and spent time with Evan Spiegel in close proximity, and soon after that hired him for his first project in Stanford University and asked him to aid in developing a helpline that would help the college streamline their admission process. Talking about Murphy's assets, he owns a $37 million worth of property and added a mid-century home in Pacific Palisades, California, for $6 million to his collection of houses. The architectural landmine was built in 1958 and is 4,100 square feet in size. Its view from the inside is glorious to look at. Evan Spiegel is a worthy number 2 in our list, who is responsible for co-founding Snapchat with Bobby Murphy, has a net worth of $8 billion. At the tender age of low to mid-20s, he was able to revolutionize how we know instant messaging and stories from Snapchat today. Evan also studied at the Otis College of Art and Design, where he was able to enhance his design and visual knowledge. Evan Spiegel was born to both lawyer parents and grew up and spent most of his childhood in Pacific Palisades. After Spiegel proposed and formed the idea of Snapchat with Bobby Murphy, he quickly dropped out of college and dedicated himself full-time into innovating his ideas towards the creation of Snapchat. Spielberg achieved his biggest honor in 2014 when Times Magazine named him along with Murphy as one of 100's influential people list. Spielberg even rejected Facebook's offer to acquire Snapchat for $3 billion in 2013. Spielberg is married to Australian model Miranda Kerr. Spielberg purchased a $12 million neighborhood in Los Angeles before his engagement. That's not the end of his extravagant endeavors, as he also went on a honeymoon with Kerr to a private island in La Cala, Fiji, a resort owned by Red Bull billionaire Dietrich Mateschitz. Spielberg was always a fan of cars, and he also owns a Ferrari. Sam Bankman-Fried tops our list for being one of the richest young billionaires with an unbelievable wealth of $22.5 billion US. Sam owns FTX, the crypto exchange company, which he founded in Hong Kong. His net worth makes him the youngest and wealthiest. The real question that arises is, how did he get so rich? Let's look back at the past. Sam Bankman-Fried was born to two law professor parents of Stanford Law School, and from a young age expressed his hate and disapproval for the whole schooling system. At age 8, he expressed his deep hate for school to his mother. All during high school, Bankman-Fried used to indulge in playing video games. Sam wanted to quickly accumulate money so that he could give it away to generous causes, and continues to give to welfare causes after his huge success at FTX. Sam started off as a trader from Wall Street, then quickly used his knowledge to implement in his future ventures. That is all for this video. If you enjoyed and learned something, be sure to share it with your friends and family, and like the video for future content like this one. I will catch you guys in my next video.